Yo, what's up guys, Steven here, back with another video. Today in this video, I'm going to be showing you my favorite consoles of all time and handhelds. Let's go! Alright guys, so this is a video of I'd say rating my favorite systems and handhelds. They're not going to be in order, I'm just going to do a scale 1 through 10 how much I love them. Alright, so starting off with the smallest thing is the Nintendo DS Lite. I remember I got one of these for Christmas. This is a ice blue version. I actually had this sealed before, but my dumbass, I'll probably throw up a picture of what the boxed seal was. It came with Brain Age, but it was sealed. My dumbass opened this to actually check if it was inside like 3-4 years ago. It was inside, of course. Ice blue, such a clean color, as you see. Alright, as you see, this color is it's beautiful. Like, I might put this right beside Millie Bobby Brown. But yeah, this console is a 10 out of 10 for me. I love this console. I'll probably even throw up a picture of when I got a Nintendo DS Lite for my birthday. It was a blue one. Next systems will be this one. I actually got both of these launch day, like when they launched in 2016. I think this one launched in 2017. I can't remember. Probably throw up the date, but NES Classic Edition. I got this on launch day. I was watching so many YouTube videos of this, and I was just like, I need one. Yeah, my dad woke up early and got this for me at like 6 or 7 a.m. when Walmart opened. They actually gave out tickets, and these are still pretty hard to come by. They're like, I got mine for retail value Canadian. I'm not too sure what that was. I think it was $80 or $90, but now they're selling for like $100 to $200, which is insane. But yeah, I got this launch day. I'm really happy. This one is also a 10 out of 10. It's nostalgic. I remember when this came out, everyone was talking about it. I'm kind of sad my box isn't in that good condition though. As you can see, there's some stuff right there and there's a scuff right there. But I mean, overall, 10 out of 10. Now the SNES Classic, it's a bit dusty. But this one, oh my god. All the games you got. Contra 3, Donkey Kong, Earthbound, Final Fantasy, Kirby, Mega Man games, Mario games, Super Punch-Out, and this one has Punch-Out. Punch-Out was amazing. I also loved Super Punch-Out. Also, another 10 out of 10. I love this system. Got this on launch day for retail price. And this is a console that's probably going to stay with me forever. It has that sentimental value of just being launch day, and I got it launch day, which is super cool. Alright, I actually got this recently, the new 3DS XL Galaxy Edition for $250. It came with 3 games. But yeah, it comes with it has the stylus and everything. This console is so clean. You guys know I love Galaxy, I love the color purple, and a great combo on a system, a handheld system. So also, 10 out of 10. I love this. I'm probably not going to sell this unless I get a better version of this, and if the box is a bit better and the console itself is a bit better. But yeah, 10 out of 10 for this. I really love it. Love all the games on the Nintendo DS and 3DS. Here, it's just the box, but trust me, I do have the GameCube with the controller downstairs. I just had the boxes for display because it would be really heavy on the bed, and the bed's not good to have stuff on. Like, it could literally just fall easy like that. Alright, but the Nintendo GameCube, the system is great, but the only games I've actually played on this was Smash Bros and Mario Parties. Those are and Monkey Ball. I played Monkey Ball on this. Those are the only games I've played on the GameCube, but I'd say this is a 9 out of 10. Oh, yeah, also played SpongeBob on this. SpongeBob's really goated. Also, Flushed Away. I love those DreamWorks and Disney and Cartoon Network games. I want to try to collect all of them. But yeah, GameCube, there's just something about the tiny discs. I just love how tiny they are. I love you, GameCube. 10 out of 10. I don't have the box for this, but I did before. The Nintendo 64. Honestly, I haven't played many games, and I wasn't born in this era, nor was I born in the GameCube era, but I still love the GameCube. I'd give this like a 9 out of 10, 8 out of 10. Reason being is because I wasn't in the era, and I mean, playing this era games nowadays, personally to me, it's just like the graphics are weird. I mean, I wasn't born in the era that this was made, so probably back then in like I don't know when this was made. I forgot, like 1990 something. But to people who got this in the 90s, they probably thought this graphics were amazing. But to me, it's just like, why play this when I have like a PS5 or something? I don't know. It sounds bad to say, but it's like a 9 to 8 out of 10 in between there. I do have this complete. It's the Nintendo Wii. Dude, I love the Nintendo Wii. You got the Mario franchise on this Wii was excellent. The different controllers you could use on the Wii Wii Sports Resort. You got New Super Mario Bros. You got Mario Party 8. You got Mario Kart. You know, expansion of games. I love the Nintendo Wii, and I'm probably gonna keep this boxed self for myself, or I might give this to a family member. 10 out of 10. Alright, next let's go with the PS2. The only games I've played on the PS2, if I'm being completely honest, I rarely touched this console. I mean, as you can see, this isn't even mine. I mean, it is mine, but it's not like personal one. This is just one I have out. But yeah, the PS2, the only game I really played was a Scooby-Doo game, and I actually love the Scooby-Doo franchise. Also, a Lego game. Lego games on the PS2 hit different. And Dora. There's this one Dora game I play on here that's actually kind of fun. It has like a off and on switch instead of like a power button. Also, look at this. You know how you could stand your PS2 up like this? I'm talking to you. You know how you could stand it up like this?
Sure.
Look. You see how like icons like this?
Oh my god, you can turn it.
Yup. PlayStation thought ahead. I wish I had PSPs or PS Vitas. This is like, honestly, I haven't had much time with this as of right now, so like a 7 out of 10 if I'm being honest. PS3, I've actually played the PS3. I have multiple versions of this. GTA is one of those games I've played on, I think it was San Andreas. But yeah, San Andreas on the PS3, it's super cool, especially since the PS2, you had to plug in your controller with this. Also, I think there was some wireless controllers for this, but this was like full-on wireless. So it was really cool to see a PlayStation button on this controller. Honestly, I'll give this system like an 8 out of 10. I actually really enjoyed this system playing GTA, even though I wasn't supposed to. Let's start off with the PS4. I got this back in 2015 or 14, or I think it was Easter of 2015. I got this. Me and my brother got surprised with this, and I love this console. I still have this console to this day, just the box as of right now. But my oh my, this console has been through a lot. As you see right here, I'm giving this a 10 out of 10. As you see right here, we got this console too. This one actually was overheating. Like 4 years back, 4 or 5 years back, this was overheating. So we had to get a new one because every time we play Fortnite or something, it would overheat. But this one, we actually got the day of release of Red Dead Redemption. That's why the box is like this. It's a PlayStation Pro. Super cool. 10 out of 10 for this. I love my PlayStation. I love my PlayStation 5 too, which we will get on that in a little bit. 1 terabyte. It didn't even come with 1 terabyte, which is stupid. But yeah, we got this release of Red Dead. How cool is that? 10 out of 10 for this. I love the box art. Look at the back. How cool is that? Look at the back. Also, this box is like so minuscule compared to the PS5. Also, look at the back on this one. I just love it, you know. It was so crazy. I love PlayStation. PS1, if I'm being totally honest, the only game I actually played on here was the Legacy of Kain. And the graphics were not as good. I also played Battlefront, Star Wars Battlefront on this. The graphics were not as good as I thought they would be. But I mean, it's a PS1. What do you expect? The era is not the greatest. So as the N64 too. So this is like a... Oh wait, those are 10 out of 10s. This one is like a, if I'm being completely honest, like a 6 out of 10, 5 out of 10. In between there. Not the greatest. Let's go with the NES. The NES... one game I did play on here was Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. Great game. You should play it if you've never played Punch-Out. The Punch-Out series is amazing, especially on the Wii too. But yeah, also, you can't forget the Mario franchise on the NES. There's lots of good games I haven't touched yet too. But honestly, I haven't played this as much as I wanted to because every time I get an NES, I always have problems with it, and it's always like, I want to get a mint condition NES, not like smoke, like yellow right here. It's nasty. But yeah, overall, I'd rate the NES 8 out of 10. Not bad, but I still have to play it. Or play more of it, I should say. We have the Super Nintendo. As you can see, as I mentioned before on the NES, like how this is like from smoke. I just don't like how it gets so like yellowish easily from smoke. But I mean, you have to deal with it. People back then smoked so much, which is insane. It's so bad for you. Don't smoke, or your console will look like this. But yeah, Super Nintendo, super cool system. If you haven't, you need to play Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time. That's a good one. And Punch Out. Super Punch Out on this. I love the Punch Out games, as I just said. So it's like an 8 out of 10. I really love this console. Alright guys, now to address the elephant in the room, the PS5. My PS5. I love this thing. I got it last year of October 26th. And what's crazy is, you know when I got this? Last year, October 26th was the 4-year mark of when I got this PS4 Pro, which is insane to think about. So I got this back in, I think, 2018 or 17? 18? 2018 of October 26th. That's mental. But yeah, this PS5, it's almost been a year. I'm gonna make a video on that. So yeah, I love this PS5. It's a 10 out of 10. I love it. This PS5 has meant, I mean, the graphics on this PS5 are amazing. I mean, Spider-Man Miles Morales, Spider-Man in general, like the upgraded version, I love it. PS5 has been nothing but good for me. I love the controllers, although the plates, to replace the plates, they're so pricey. They're like $90 Canadian just to replace the plates. Like just different colors. The controllers are really nice. I like the controllers. Yeah, I did break my purple one. I'm not too sure how it happened. I think I was literally playing in my sleep or something and I threw it at the wall. I don't know how. But here's what the back looks like. I mean, look how minuscule this one looks like compared to the PS5 box. Side by side, look at that. And look at the thickness, like look at that.
Mhm.
It's insane how like big the PS5 is. Like, it's the biggest console, and I thought the PS3 fat was big. The last console, honestly, I didn't want to add this, but since I have the box, might as well add it for like the thumbnail too. Is the Sega Genesis. If I'm being completely honest, transparent with everyone, I haven't played a damn game on this. So I'd rate it. I mean, the aesthetic look of the Sega Genesis, it has everything in here. It even has like a Sega Genesis poster with a couple game posters. So, like a 5 out of 10. The reason it's so low is because I've actually never played it. I've played on my Retron that can play NES games, SNES games, and Genesis games. I've played on that Sega Genesis games, but being for real on the Sega Genesis itself, I've never played it. I should play it because I have all the chords and everything. So, 5 out of 10. In conclusion, guys, what I need to do is collect more boxes. I need more boxes. I found this in the box before, N64 in the box. I came across this for like $100 before, the PS3 in the box. Yeah. Out of all of these, my favorite system, I'm gonna do a top 3. PS5, Nintendo Wii, and probably either of these two, because they have a decent amount of game library on them. So yeah, that's the end of this video. Peace!